Indonesia is a country like no other. Imagine a place where you can explore over 17,000 islands, each with its own unique charm and culture. From the bustling streets of Jakarta to the serene beaches of Bali, Indonesia offers a blend of modernity and tradition that's hard to find anywhere else. Did you know that Indonesia is home to the world's largest flower, the Rafflesia, which can grow up to 3 feet wide? Whether it's the mesmerizing dances, the mouth-watering cuisine, or the incredible biodiversity, there's always something surprising to discover in this Southeast Asian gem. Stick around, and let's dive into some of the most fascinating facts about Indonesia. Number 1. The world's largest volcanic lake. Indonesia is famous for its numerous islands, varied cultures, and breathtaking natural landscapes. But were you aware that it also boasts the world's biggest volcanic lake? Yes, that's correct. Introducing Lake Toba, situated on Sumatra Island. Lake Toba is not an ordinary lake. It spans approximately 100 kilometers in length and 30 kilometers in width. In comparison, it's approximately the same size as Singapore. However, what sets Lake Toba apart is the way in which it was created. Approximately 69,000 to 77,000 years in the past, a huge supervolcano erupted in this very location. This was not an ordinary eruption. It was the most massive explosive eruption on Earth in the past 25 million years. The explosion was of such magnitude that it formed a massive crater, which later became filled with water and transformed into the lake we now observe. The eruption was of such great magnitude that it impacted the entire planet. It led to a volcanic winter, resulting in a temporary cooling of the Earth's climate. Some scientists go as far as to claim that it almost led to the extinction of humanity. However, as a result of that catastrophic event, we now have this stunningly gorgeous lake. Lake Toba is not only known for its stunning natural beauty, but also for its vibrant culture. The Batak people, with a distinctive and lively culture, reside in the vicinity of the lake. Traditional Batak houses, music, and tasty food can be found throughout the lake area. Number 2. Unique death rituals in Tanah Toraja. The intricate and elaborate funeral ceremonies are what Tanah Toraja is famous for. These ceremonies are not merely basic rituals. They are elaborate occasions that can span multiple days and hold significant importance in the Torajan culture. Maneni is one of the most remarkable rituals. What is Manin exactly? Manin is a custom among the Torajan people where they unearth their deceased family members, clean and clothe them in new garments, and parade them through the village. Indeed, you heard correctly. They remove their ancestors from their tombs, put clothes on them, and display them in a procession. At first, this may be surprising, but for the Torajans, it is a method of demonstrating profound reverence and esteem for their ancestors. It is thought that their ancestors' spirits still protect them, and that nurturing these connections is important for their health. The tradition typically occurs every couple of years, based on the family's choice. It is a major occasion that impacts the whole community. The Torajan people view death as a natural aspect of life that should be embraced and commemorated, rather than feared. Funeral rites in Tanah Toraja are equally intricate and may require several years to organize. These rituals frequently include eating, dancing, and the offering of buffaloes, thought to aid the departed in transitioning to the next life. Number 3. The loudest sound ever recorded. On August 27, 1883, the eruption of Krakatoa, an island volcano in Indonesia, literally shook the world. This was not an ordinary eruption. It was an enormous blast that would be remembered in history for its immense strength and effect. During the eruption of Krakatoa, a sound was produced so strong that it could be heard from a distance of over 4,800 kilometers. Picture yourself in Australia or on the island of Rodrigues near Africa, and suddenly hearing a loud noise coming from Indonesia. It's like being in New York City and hearing a blast in San Francisco. This explosion wasn't merely a loud sound. It resulted in huge tsunamis, reaching heights of up to 30 meters, that caused destruction in coastal communities. Unfortunately, more than 36,000 individuals perished as a result of the tsunamis and the explosion. The noise from the Krakatoa eruption was so strong that it traveled around the world 7 times. Picture the amount of strength required for that to occur. It's incredibly puzzling. The blast also caused significant impacts on the atmosphere. The ash ejected into the atmosphere led to stunning sunsets and a decrease in worldwide temperatures, resulting in a type of volcanic winter. Individuals all over the globe witnessed crimson skies and pondered about the occurrence. Number 4. The Hobbit species. In 2003, researchers uncovered an incredible finding on the island of Flores in Indonesia. The remains of a small human species known as Homo floresiensis, also called the Hobbit due to their small size, were discovered. These early humans were only around 3.5 feet in height, similar in size to a typical 5-year-old today. Can you picture a group of adults that large? Around 60,000 years ago, Homo floresiensis existed, while our ancestors were also present on Earth. This finding offers distinctive perspectives on the evolution of humans. It indicates that our ancestral family tree was more diverse than we previously thought. Flores is a tiny, remote island, making it an ideal location for distinct evolutionary developments to take place. The hobbits were well suited to their surroundings, and their diminutive stature proved to be beneficial for their survival. Even though they were tiny, these hobbits possessed brains and tool-making abilities comparable to those of ancient humans. They made stone tools and hunted small animals, proving their resourcefulness. The finding of Homo floresiensis has altered scientists' perspectives on human evolution. It serves as a prompt that our past is unpredictable, and there are still numerous unknowns. Number 5. The most expensive coffee in the world. Kopi Luwak, or civet coffee, is a unique type of coffee that stands out from the rest. The production process is what sets this coffee apart and contributes to its high price. This whole process begins with the Asian palm civet, a tiny mammal that is indigenous to Southeast Asia. These civets consume mature coffee cherries as a part of their food intake. Once the civet consumes the coffee cherries, the beans go through its digestive tract and are excreted in its feces. Yes, you understood correctly. The beans are afterward gathered, washed, and treated to produce this exquisite coffee. The unique flavor of Kopi Luwak comes from the fermentation process in the civet's stomach. This special process creates a coffee with a smoother taste, lower acidity, and intricate flavor profiles not found in any other coffee. What is the reason behind its high price? The high cost is a result of the laborious task of gathering and preparing the beans, along with the limited availability of the item. Just one mug of Kopi Luwak could set you back a whopping $100. Yes, indeed, a cup of coffee costs $100. Kopi Luwak has made Indonesia a well-known destination for coffee enthusiasts worldwide. Although some have ethical concerns about how civets are treated, many still view it as a delicacy. Number 6. Execution by firing squad. In Indonesia, the death penalty is still implemented, mainly for serious offenses such as drug trafficking and murder. The nation views these crimes with great severity, with the most severe penalty being execution by a firing squad. How exactly does this process function? Well, it's kept very confidential. Once a prisoner is condemned to death, they receive a mere 72-hour warning before they are executed. Picture yourself existing with that awareness, realizing your time is nearly finished. Isn't it a thought that gives you chills? The firing squad is made up of 12 shooters, although not all of them are armed with live ammunition. Certain rifles are equipped with blanks, making it impossible to determine the person responsible for firing the lethal bullet. This is done in order to reduce the mental strain on the shooters. Executions are conducted in secluded areas, far from the view of the public. Only a small number of authorities, and if they wish, the prisoners' relatives are permitted to observe the execution. Secrecy surrounds the entire process to uphold a feeling of organization and authority. Even though numerous nations have ended the death penalty, Indonesia continues to utilize it, particularly in its fight against drug crimes. This policy has ignited substantial global discussion and disagreement. Number 7. Home to the Komodo dragon. Meet the Komodo dragon, the largest lizard on the planet. These incredible animals have the potential to reach an impressive length of 3 meters. Located solely in Indonesia, these creatures can be observed on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Gili Motang. These islands are the only place where Komodo dragons live, making them a special spot for both wildlife lovers and explorers. Komodo dragons are known for being fearsome. They are aggressive meat-eating hunters with a potent bite that is forceful and venomous. The bacteria in their saliva can lead to serious infections, causing their bites to be fatal. These massive reptiles typically stay away from humans and instead hunt their usual prey, like deer, wild boar, and sometimes even water buffalo. Exploring Komodo National Park is a unique experience that only happens once in a lifetime. While observing these majestic animals in their native environment, you can also educate yourself on their habits and preservation initiatives. Number 8. Largest Buddhist Temple. Borobudur Temple, constructed in the 9th century, is an impressive architectural marvel. It's not just an ordinary temple, it's the biggest Buddhist temple globally. This amazing building features more than 2,600 detailed relief panels depicting different Buddhist lessons and tales. And guess what? There are 504 Buddha statues scattered throughout the temple. Think about the skill and commitment involved in making such a remarkable piece. Borobudur is not only a historic place, but also a significant pilgrimage spot. Buddhists worldwide visit this place to show their reverence and practice meditation. It functions as a genuine center for both spirituality and culture. In 1991, Borobudur Temple was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, emphasizing its significance and the necessity of conservation. This title guarantees that this valuable item will be safeguarded for future generations to appreciate and gain knowledge from. Exploring Borobudur feels like traveling back in history. History and spirituality can be sensed in every part of the place. It's essential viewing for those intrigued by culture, history, or simply impressive architecture. Number 9. Most islands in a single country. Indonesia is the biggest archipelago in the world, which means it is a nation composed of multiple islands. Indonesia, which consists of more than 17,000 islands, spans a large region in Southeast Asia and Oceania. Even more intriguing is the variety that can be discovered among these islands. These islands are home to a variety of cultures, languages, and ecosystems. Every island possesses its own distinct individuality. From the busy roads of Jakarta in Java Island to the peaceful shores of Bali and the dense forests of Sumatra, each region in Indonesia provides a unique experience. Indonesia is the residence of numerous ethnic groups, all having unique customs and dialects. Actually, there are more than 700 languages being spoken throughout the nation. Their festivals, music, dances, and food showcase their rich culture. The stunning beauty of Indonesia is just as remarkable. The islands contain some of the most diverse ecosystems on Earth. Orangutans can be found in Borneo's rainforests, and Komodo dragons inhabit the island of Komodo. And we must also remember the beautiful coral reefs that contribute to Indonesia being a popular spot for divers. Number 10. Indonesia has the world's biggest young population. Indonesia has a jaw-dropping 165 million residents who are below the age of 30. Consider this for a second. More than 50% of Indonesia's population consists of youthful individuals brimming with energy, creativity, and promise. It's similar to having a whole country full of energetic young people prepared to influence the future. Just approximately 8% of Indonesia's population is over the age of 60. This demonstrates that Indonesia isn't just a new nation, but also a nation with a vibrant youthfulness. Now, let's discuss the factors contributing to this trend. In 1964, Indonesia introduced a somewhat successful family planning program to manage population growth. Despite the significant impact it had, the population has still been increasing. If current trends persist, Indonesia's population may exceed the United States population in the near future. Isn't that an astonishing thought? Number 11. Guinness World Record holder for the largest packet of instant noodles. In 2005, a company called PT Indofood Sukses Makmur Tbk made history by creating a gigantic packet of instant noodles. This massive packet measured an astonishing 3.4 meters long and 0.47 meters wide. Can you imagine that? It's about 8,000 times heavier than a regular packet of instant noodles. This enormous packet was an exact replica of the popular mie goreng flavor of Indomie instant noodles that we all love. It even included the same ingredients. The creators made sure to keep it authentic, right down to the tiny sachet of seasoning that usually comes with your favorite noodles. But here's the best part. This gigantic noodle packet was declared fit for human consumption. Imagine having a feast with your friends using that massive packet. Number 12. It has the world's largest gold mine. Located in the breathtaking region of West Papua, The Grasberg mine is not just any ordinary mine. It boasts the largest gold reserve on the planet and also holds the second largest copper reserve. That's right, this place is a treasure trove. Now you might be wondering, what makes Grasberg so significant? Well, it covers a massive area of 11,000 hectares, which is roughly the size of a small city. With over 19,000 people employed here, it plays a vital role in providing jobs and supporting the local economy. Despite some competition from other mines in South Africa and Papua New Guinea, Grasberg is widely recognized as the largest gold mine in the world. This means that not only does it contribute to Indonesia's wealth, but it also stands as a key player in the global mining industry. So there you have it. The Grasberg mine is not just a site of immense value for gold and copper, but also a symbol of Indonesia's natural resources. It's incredible to think about the impact this mine has on the country and its people. If you found this surprising fact interesting, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.